how to introduce yourself confidently in English. Imagine this. You walk into a room. New job, new city, new country. Someone looks at you and says, "So, tell me about yourself." And your mind goes completely blank. Not because you don't know English, not because you're not smart, but because nobody ever taught you how to do this moment. Today that changes. Tell me about yourself. In the next 20 minutes, I'm going to teach you exactly how to introduce yourself in English, confidently, naturally, and in a way people actually remember. Not a script you memorize, not a list of vocabulary words. A system that works in every situation. Job interview, networking event, first day at school, meeting your partner's family. Every single time. A system, not a script. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete introduction ready. In your own words, in real English that sounds like you. Intro and credibility. Welcome to Global English Mindset. I'm Emma. This channel exists for one reason: to help you stop studying English and start living it. Because there is a massive difference between knowing English and being able to use it when it matters most. And nothing matters more than the first impression. Research shows you have 7 seconds to make a first impression. 7 seconds. Your introduction is your first impression. So today we're going deep. We're covering... Count on fingers, slow and clear for captions. Number 1, why most introductions fail. Number 2, the 4-part introduction framework. Number 3, real examples at every level. Number 4, how to sound natural, not rehearsed. And number 5, your full practice introduction, built live. Bullet list, one at a time. 1. Why introductions fail. The 4-part framework. Real examples. Sound natural. Build your introduction. Let's go. Why most introductions fail. Before I teach you what to do, let's talk about what everyone gets wrong. Because I've worked with thousands of English learners, and the mistakes are almost always the same. Mistake 1, the robot introduction. Slow robotic voice as an example. Hello, my name is Emma. I am from Brazil. I am 32 years old. I work in marketing. Nice to meet you. Does that sound familiar? That's what I call the robot introduction. Technically correct. Completely forgettable. Technically correct. Totally forgettable. Why does this happen? Because learners are taught to introduce themselves like a form. Name, age, country, job. But real conversation isn't a form. Real conversation is a connection. Mistake 2, and too much information. The second mistake, the going way too long. Hi, my name is Anna. I'm from Mexico City, originally, but I moved to Guadalajara when I was 12. because my father got a job transfer, and then I studied communications at university. And after that, I worked at 3 different companies. And now I'm in marketing, and I also have 2 dogs, and I like cooking Italian food on weekends. Anna, stop, please. Audience laugh, beat, and smile. An introduction is not your life story. It's a door opener. You give just enough to make them want to know more. An intro is a door opener, not a life story. Mistake 3, no personality. Mistake 3, and this one is subtle. Saying all the right words, but sounding like you don't mean any of them. No energy, no warmth, no you. Confidence in English isn't just about vocabulary. It's about showing up as yourself in another language. Confidence in your vocabulary plus personality. So how do we fix all 3 mistakes with a framework? Part 4, the 4-part framework. High energy. This is the core lesson. Use hand gestures. I want you to remember 4 words. This is your introduction framework for life. Hold up 4 fingers, slow and deliberate. Who, what, why, wow. Large, bold, each word one at a time. Ha, what, why, wow. Let me break each one down. A B1, WHO, name plus where you're from or based. Who is your anchor? It's the simplest part, but most people rush it. Say your name clearly, don't race through it. Give people a moment to hear it, remember it. Example. Hi, I'm Sophia Reyes. I'm originally from Colombia, but I'm based in London now. Notice, she didn't just say her name. She said it twice, first name then full name. That's a pro move. People remember names they hear more than once. Say your name twice and people remember it. And I'm based in London sounds much more natural than I live in London. Small upgrade, big difference. I'm based in city. I live in city. Fine but basics. W2, what? What you do. Simply and specifically. What is your professional identity? But here's the rule, say what you do, not just your job title. Because job titles mean nothing out of context. Strong. I work in marketing. I help tech companies tell their story online. I'm a marketing manager. I help tech companies tell their story online. See the difference? One is a label, one is a picture. When you paint a picture, people get curious. Formula. I help. Who, do, achieve, what. Try it with your own job. Say it out loud right now. Pause the video if you need to. Formula. I help who do what. E3. Why? Your passion or purpose, one line. This is the part most learners skip completely. And it's the part that makes people lean in. Why is your one line of passion? It doesn't have to be deep. It just has to be real. Examples. I'm really passionate about making language learning feel less scary. What drives me is helping people grow in their careers. I love finding creative solutions to boring problems. One sentence, that's all. But that one sentence tells people who you really are, not just what you do. Why one sentence of real passion? 4. Wow. One memorable detail, personal or unexpected. This is my favorite part. The wow is one thing about you that makes people say, "Wait, really? Tell me more." It could be something you've done, something unusual about your path, something personal that's interesting, not private. Examples. Oh, and I'm fluent in 3 languages, English being my third. Fun fact, I used to be a chef before I moved into tech. I've lived in 5 countries in the last 8 years. Wow, the one thing they'll remember tomorrow. The wow is your hook. It's what they tell someone else about you later. I met this woman. She used to be a chef. Now she's in tech. So interesting. That's your wow doing its job. Part 5. Putting it all together. Now let's put who, what, why, and wow together. I'm going to show you 3 full introductions: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Watch how the same framework works at every level. Beginner level. Hi, I'm May. I'm from China. I'm living in Canada now. I work as a nurse. I take care of patients every day. I love my job because I like helping people. And I'm learning English and Spanish at the same time. Simple words, clear structure, real personality. That wow at the end, memorable. Intermediate level. Hey, I'm David Kim. I'm originally from South Korea, but I've been based in Toronto for about 3 years now. I work in software development. Basically, I build apps that help small businesses manage their finances. What I love about my work is that it's always changing. There's always a new problem to solve. And something a little different about me. I actually started my career as a graphic designer, so I bring a creative eye to everything I build. Advanced level. Great to meet you. I'm Isabel Torres. I'm based in Dubai, though I split my time between there and São Paulo. I lead a team of communications consultants. We work with multinationals on how to show up effectively in new markets, especially across Latin America and the Middle East. I'm deeply passionate about cross-cultural communication, the idea that how you say something matters as much as what you say. And, fun fact, before all of this, I spent 2 years teaching English in rural Japan. Completely changed how I see the world. Pause after each example, let viewer absorb. Same framework, 3 completely different people. Who, what, why, wow. Every time. Part 6. How to sound natural, not rehearsed. Now here's the thing. You could memorize a perfect introduction and still sound completely unnatural. Why? Because delivery matters as much as content. So let me give you 5 rules for sounding like a real person, not a recording. Rule 1. Breathe before you speak. When someone says, "Tell me about yourself," most learners panic and start talking immediately. That panic shows. Instead, take 1 breath, smile, then speak. That 1 second of calm makes you look confident, even if you don't feel it yet. Breathe, smile, speak. Rule 2. Slow down your name. Your name is the most important word in your introduction. Say it slowly, clearly, with confidence. Don't rush past it. If your name is difficult to pronounce, own it. I'm Wojciech. It's a Polish name. Most people call me Victor, either works for me. That's charming. That's memorable. That's confident. Slow down your name. It's the most important word. Rule 3. Use connectors, not pauses. Instead of going silent between points, use natural connectors. List 1 by 1. And actually, what's interesting is, and something I'm really passionate about is, fun fact, these connectors make your English flow. They also buy you a split second to think, without the silence feeling awkward. Rule 4. End with an invitation. The best introductions don't just end, they open a conversation. Examples. But enough about me. What brings you here? I'd love to hear what you're working on. What about you? How did you get into this field? End your intro with a question. Char's instant connection. When you end with a question, 2 things happen. 1. The pressure moves off you. 2. People feel good because you showed interest in them. That's the secret of truly confident communicators. Rule 5. Practice out loud, not in your head. Reading this won't make you fluent. Thinking about it won't make you fluent. Only one thing works: saying it out loud, again and again. In the shower, on your commute, in front of your mirror. Your mouth needs to learn this, not just your brain. Your mouth needs practice, not just your brain. Part 7. Build your own introduction live. Okay, it's your turn. We're going to build your introduction right now, together. Pause after each question. Actually answer it out loud. Slow down, deliberate pacing. Pause, answer out loud. Step 1. W. What's your name? Say it slowly. First name, then full name. Where are you from? Where are you based now? Hi, I'm Maidao Guy. I'm originally from Maidao Dai, and I'm based in Houndon Blind now. 10-second pause. Leave silence on video. Hi, I'm Name. I'm from place based in place. Step 2. What? What do you do? Now use the formula. I help who do what. Say it out loud, even if it feels awkward. Especially if it feels awkward. 10-second pause. I help who do what? Step 3. Why? What do you love about what you do, or what drives you? 1 sentence. Make it honest. What I love about my work is not tell. I'm really passionate about. 10-second pause. On-screen text. What I love about my work is. Hein. I'm passionate about. Step 4. Wow. What's one thing about you that's unexpected, interesting, memorable? Something that makes people say, wait, really? Oh, and mensenses. Fun fact. 10-second pause. On-screen text. Oh, and unexpected detail. Fun fact, memorable thing. Now put it all together. Say your full introduction out loud, right now. Don't read, don't translate, just speak. 15-second pause on video. Leave space. On-screen text. Say your full intro now. 15 seconds. How did that feel? Maybe a little rough. That's okay. The first time is always rough. The 10th time, smooth. The 50th time, effortless. Part 8. Close plus challenge plus CTA. Warm, direct, motivating, back to tight camera shot. Let me leave you with this. Pause. Every confident English speaker you admire was once exactly where you are right now. Nervous, hesitant, second-guessing every word. The difference between them and someone who stays stuck. They practiced out loud until it became part of them. Pause. Your introduction is not just words. It's how you show the world who you are. In any room, in any country, in any language. That's the global English mindset. On-screen text, your intro to how the world sees you. The 7-day challenge. Here's your challenge for this week. 7 days, 1 introduction. Practice it every single day. Count on fingers. Slow 4. Day 1. Write it out using the framework. Day 2. Say it in front of a mirror. Day 3. Record yourself on your phone. Day 4. Watch it back and adjust. Day 5. Say it to someone you trust. Day 6. Use it in a real situation. Day 7. Record again. Compare to day 3. On-screen text. 7-day challenge. Write. Mirror, record, adjust, try it, use it, compare. Drop your introduction in the comments. I read every single one, and I will reply. Smile. Genuine. If this video helped you, share it with one person who's learning English. One share changes someone's confidence. Subscribe for every week. New lessons, new frameworks, new confidence. I'll see you in the next one. Pause. Look at camera or mirror. You've got this.